rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions. Movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now. Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions. Movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now.
Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Coach Ruth, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. Y'all can see already, I got two special guests here with me tonight. One, I kind of had to twist their arm. The other one was like, oh, yeah, oh, come on. What? Like, I'll do this every time with you, but the other one was kind of like, I don't know about that. But I'm so excited. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you like the page, follow the page, and share the stream because we are continuing to grow our community. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. Hit that notification button and also give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, put your name in so I can see who you are, so I can welcome you to our community. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure after this that you go over to YouTube, put in the 15 to Life, THE 15 to Life, Ruth Ward. I should come up, and then you can follow me there because during the week, I come on different times, whatever hits me. I'm kind of on there talking. So you want to be notified anytime that I am on there. So let me see who's on here. Yes, Yvonne Bowman, they are looking good, aren't they? Tanisha said, hey, Aunt Helen and Granny. See, you got out tonight because you was supposed to be coming over dinner. So where are you, girl? See, she's like, I ain't coming over because you ain't gonna make me get on there again. But I get it. I'm gonna get you the next time, Tanisha. And let's see, Karen Deal, thank you for being on here. Hey, Asia, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. The family, Beverly, Karen, let me see, who else am I missing? Audrey Jackson, hello. I talked to your friends today, Montori and Darnell, and somebody else spoke very highly of you. Felicia spoke very highly of you. So thank you for what you're continuing to do. Love you to life. Timberland, how are you doing? Hey, Patrice. Hola. I know you always say hola. I love that. Hola. Is it familia? Is that how you say that in Spanish? And hello, Keisha. How are you doing? Let me see. Who else? I know they are looking good, aren't they? And I want to say this, and they may get mad at me. Okay, but this is for those of you who may not know. This is my mother, Mary Breckenridge, and she is 85, right? Oh, Lordy. And in just a couple short weeks, on April 4th, she's going to be 86. What a blessing, right? And then this is my wonderful Auntie Helen. Yes, I call her Auntie. And she is 84. And this November, she will be 85. So isn't that just so wonderful? And, and this month is Women's History Month. And again, what an honor. I've had my nieces on here and my great nieces. And so now I have my mom and my auntie on here with me, and I am just overjoyed. And so the last couple of weeks, we heard from my nieces and great nieces on, kind of things, what was on their heart. But I asked them, I wanted to hear their thoughts, and I want to hear from them, like if they had to speak to their 20-year-old self, what would they say? And then also, what would they like to tell you guys? Something that they had to experience, some good words of advice. What would they give you so that you don't have to experience some of the things that they had to experience? Hey, Donna, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Crystal, Allen. Yes. And I tell you what, and I told them, because I feel like that they have so much to say that they might have to come on here next week as well. Of course, they're both like, we might. I don't know. Look, see, Granny's like, I'm coming on. Auntie's like, I don't know.
She's coming too.
I don't know. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? And so if you guys have any questions for them, put it in. And we put it in the comment section. We may not be able to get to it today. But we might be able to get to it next week, and maybe that might be a little pull to get them on for next week. So do you guys want to say hello? What would you want to say?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Glad to be on here. So happy to.
Go ahead.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm just like a kid in a candy store. I tell you, I am. Okay, so let me start off with, if you had to speak to your 20-year-old self, what would you say?
I would tell my 20-year-old self that you are important and do not allow anyone to make you think that you're not important, that you can't do, and you can only do this much, and really realize that life has a lot to offer you, but you have to get out there and get it. And it may be a little work, but it's worth it. Whatever you want to think about, what do you want to do in life? What's important to you? And if God wants you to do it, they get out there and do it. Have confidence enough to know, I can really do this. And at 20 years old, I didn't even think I had a mind. I think I had to do everything somebody else told me to do because I was trying to please them instead of trying to do what would make me happy. Really.
All right. Well, Granny said everything I wanted to. But I will say that follow your dreams. Because that is something that I wanted to get married, yes, and I wanted to have children. But I had other dreams that I wanted to do before I had my children. And I wasn't able, and like Granny said, sometimes you're doing things that your mom just told you to do. You know, you get married, but I wish I had gone on to college. Like that's what I wanted to do and do. And I think, and I liked a little television. I thought maybe I wanted to be a singer on the television.
She could have been.
Show.
She could have been.
But so I didn't, and so I would tell my 20-year-old self to follow your dream, for me to have followed my dream and do the right thing. Yes, you know, I wouldn't just get out there and make a fool of myself, but I would have.
So what did you want to study in college? What did you want to study?
I wanted to be a elementary school teacher.
See, education. That's all in our family.
Yeah,
education.
It really is.
Okay, so you wanted to be an elementary school teacher.
Yes.
Wow.
And because I used to play school when I was younger, and I would get a little stick or something and go to the wall and say, "All right, children." And
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Wow. Sometimes I did not know that.
Sometimes she would make us be the pupils.
But going back to both of you guys, what I feel like you're saying is that to give yourself time to be able to follow your dreams and what you want to do, not so much what somebody else is wanting you to do. Like, you know, where they feel like you were saying, oh, you know, just get married, have some babies and, you know, build a home that way or whatever, but not giving you time enough to pursue what you really wanted to do, not what society is saying that you should do.
Right.
Because then that leaves you with a lot of regret. And so I think even for all of us right now, no matter your age, that you could still be able to say, you know what, I'm not going to do what somebody is just wanting me to do. I'm going to still follow my dreams.
Right.
So like Auntie, like you could work with the children in Sunday school. No. You can work with the kids. I know.
That's the only thing now.
Right.
Getting older, you know,
exactly.
Right. Be able to really do some of the things that you would have done.
Yeah.
You could have done it.
Right. Wow. I love this. She said, I wish I had a vision board in my 20s. Donna says, I'm learning how to do it now. Audrey said that. Okay, Auntie Helen, that's good. Yes, and you know, and that is so true for all of us, that I think so often we live other people's lives. And maybe with them, they live their mother's life because that was all that was afforded her to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To get married, because, you know, it wasn't safe for a young woman way back in the early 1900s. To like, what options did she have besides getting married?
Right.
Or unless, you know, because then you have the stigma of being the old maid and you're just going to be working for somebody in their home.
I want to get married before I'm 25.
Right.
25-year-old
I gotta
maid.
find somebody, you know, quick
Right.
before I'm a certain age.
So she was putting on you guys what options she had. And so I think that we have to be careful as women not to put our dreams or how we feel onto our children.
That is so true.
Grandchildren and nieces. Because we do those things that we really wanted to do. It's like, why don't you do that? And so we have to be careful of that. And so Granny, so what was something that you wanted to do that maybe you feel like you didn't have the opportunity to do because you got married young?
I really wanted to be a registered nurse. I love taking care of people because when my mother got sick and I'd run in there and help her, I loved it. And I love it now. I love helping people. I would give anything if I could have been the registered nurse, and I may have been a doctor, who knows? But I always wanted to be a registered nurse because I love taking care of people.
Well, and I think that no, you didn't work in a hospital. I mean, well, you did work in a hospital. So no, you weren't a nurse per se, but the way that you took care of your family and cared for us, that was a nurse.
There was a nurse, doctor, and
you were everything. You were surgeon, everything. Yeah, let me tell you. Right. So do you guys have any, oh my God, we only have 3 minutes left. So do you guys have any questions? Has this blessed you? Would you want to hear more from them? Because I think, you know, our elders, and I say that respectfully because you are our elders, that you have so much wisdom. And a lot of times we don't pull that wisdom from you. We will pull it from YouTube. We will pull it from TikTok. We will pull it from Twitter. We will pull it from Facebook. But we have wisdom sitting right here among us that we need to pull from. So some of you may have aunties, you know, grandmas that are sitting right in front of you that you're not pulling from them, asking them questions.
Don't be afraid
she said, don't be afraid to ask, because they are wealth. They are a well of wisdom and knowledge and things that, like, they're just telling you, follow your dreams because you don't want to live a life of regret. You know, don't be afraid to think that you can do something because you can. And so, or you might be the grandmother. Don't be afraid to tell your children, grandchildren, all of that wisdom that you have stored up inside of you. Sit them down, even if they act like they don't want to hear it. Sit them down and say, hey, look, I need to tell you some things, right? So they said, this is what they're saying. Patrice said, yes, we need to hear from our elders and glean their wisdom. Absolutely. Lakeisha says, I love it, Granny. You are more than RN. I need to hear more. These are my group of people. Thank you for sharing, ladies. Yes. Simone, yes, I would love to hear more from Granny and Aunt Helen. Beautiful. Yes. Just, I wish I had asked my elders more things about their life. Yes. And one of the things that I had said, oh my God, because I got 1 minute left, is that I have started videotaping my mother, asking her questions about her life, you know, how she grew up, just all kinds of things. We have all of these older pictures of old family members, and I'm asking her to identify who these people are, because, you know, once, you know, they're no longer with us, we don't know who these people are, and we don't know the stories. And I want to know the stories because they are the story holders, right?
And my granddaughter does the same thing with me. Alex will come in my room and lay on my bed and ask me questions about my young life or what
Yes.
advice I have for her with
She sure
her
does.
child that she has now.
Mhm.
So, you know,
Beautiful.
like I say,
Smart young woman.
And believe it or not, we love it when you do that. And it helps us to bring back memories, things that we had forgotten about that would be important to you all. When they ask us, then you just keep talking because you don't know when to shut up.
Yes, yes. So if you have an elder in your life, grandmother, auntie, mom, whoever, start recording them. Start asking them questions, because when they're no longer with you, and if you don't know those stories, then those stories go with them. And so you don't want those stories to go and nobody even know any longer. So I pull on them all the time. And, you know, Alex is wonderful for pulling on you. And so I'm going to ask you to do the same. And I'm going to bring them back again. I'm going to have some more questions for them. Donna, yes, it is important to know where we came from. Absolutely. Absolutely. Beverly says, I would love to hear more from Granny and Auntie. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
You know what? Thank you guys so much for receiving them. I love them with my whole, y'all hear me say this. I love them with my whole heart. Just like I said, I love my nieces with my whole heart. I love these women with my whole heart. And so to be able to glean from them, it means so much. And that you guys want to hear from them as well. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we have gone over by 2 minutes, right? So we're going to end here. And what I'm going to say to you is what I always say is that I love you with my whole heart. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, I believe in your actions. See, I love it. I love it. So remember, if you have not already, make sure you like the page, follow the page, share the stream. And then also make sure if you're on YouTube that you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not watching on, if you're watching on Facebook, whether that's my personal page or the 15 to Life page, when you get off of here, go over to YouTube, put in the 15 to Life, Ruth Ward. I'll come up. Make sure you pull up one of the episodes, subscribe, do all the things so that when I go live on YouTube during the week, you'll get all of that as well. All right, ladies, we are getting out of here. Love you. They said they love you guys. Yeah.
We love you guys too.
I love it. All right, we are getting off of here. I just got to get to my right screen. I love you all, and I will see you hopefully maybe tomorrow. All right, y'all say goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Enjoy your evening.
Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now.